Good day and welcome. You're watching St. Maarten NEWSDESK, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Phillipsburg, St. Maarten. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Found deceased on vessel in the Simpson Bay Lagoon. Police have confirmed that a man was found deceased on a vessel in the Simpson Bay Lagoon earlier this week. Authorities say Central Dispatch received information from the Coast Guard during the night of March 3rd into March 4th regarding a male who was not showing signs of life on board a vessel. Police patrols, forensic officers, and detectives responded to the scene. After a preliminary investigation with the medical doctor, officials determined the man died of natural causes. The police force of St. Maarten has contacted the embassy of the victim's country of origin in order to notify family members. Authorities are asking next of kin to contact the detective department if they have not yet been reached. Police also extended condolences to the family and loved ones of the deceased. Rotary hosts From Dream to Deed home ownership event. The Rotary Club of St. Maarten Sunset recently hosted a well-attended home ownership seminar titled From Dream to Deed at Carl's Unique Inn and Conference Facilities. The event drew around 100 attendees and brought together professionals in banking, insurance, real estate, construction, and land administration to provide practical guidance on the home buying process. Minister of Romy, the Honorable Patrice Gums, and Member of Parliament Egbert Duran were also present in support of the initiative. The session was moderated by Valerie Brazier and included presentations followed by an interactive question and answer segment, allowing participants to engage directly with industry experts. Organizers say the strong turnout reflects growing community interest in understanding the path to home ownership. Rotary President Alex Pierre thanked the presenters and attendees, noting that initiatives like these help connect knowledge and resources to support the community. Reconstruction of Sister Marie-Laurence School to begin. The reconstruction of the Sister Marie-Laurence School is set to begin in early March, according to Education, Culture, Youth and Sports Minister, the Honorable Melissa Gums. The construction contract was signed in January, with the project expected to be completed by March 2027, followed by a formal handover shortly after. The new school will be developed in coordination with the Foundation Catholic Education St. Maarten, ensuring the facility is fully furnished and ready for the academic year once construction is finished. Officials say preparatory work has already been completed, including demolition and project planning. The reconstruction contract was awarded to a Trinidad-based contractor after the tender process received only one bid. Government says the project will still prioritize local labor and subcontractors, with at least 30% of labor value expected to be sourced locally. Authorities say the project remains on schedule and within budget.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Maarten, your NEWSDESK feature story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into the forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
At Tellem, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by St. Maarten for St. Maarten.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Maarten?
All right, let's go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NewsDesk. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sing Kids to the World, now streaming everywhere. Ombudsman investigation and international research spotlighted. The Office of the Ombudsman has launched a systematic investigation into the administrative practices of social and health insurance SZV, following a complaint involving the suspension of overseas medical treatment and the repatriation of a patient before scheduled procedures were completed. According to the Ombudsman, SZV indicated the action was based on a violation of its medical referral regulations. However, despite repeated requests, no formal written administrative decision outlining the legal basis for the action was provided, raising concerns about due process and citizens' ability to challenge such decisions. Due to what the Ombudsman describes as limited cooperation from SZV, the investigation has been escalated to the Minister of Public Health, Social Development and Labor. Officials warn the case may point to broader structural issues in how overseas medical referrals are handled. Meanwhile, St. Martin's Ombudsman Institution is also gaining international attention. Minister Plenipotentiary Honorable Dr. Anders Gracita Arundel recently participated in discussions with a researcher from the University of Applied Sciences FH campus, Vienna, as part of an international comparative study examining administrative justice and the role of ombudsman institutions. The research project includes jurisdictions such as St. Maarten and Canada's Northwest Territories, highlighting the island's experience in strengthening accountability and access to justice. Impact Quest celebrates volunteerism across St. Maarten. More than 100 participants took part in the Impact Quest Volunteer Scavenger Hunt, an island-wide event promoting volunteerism, youth engagement, and community collaboration. The initiative was organized by Volunteer.SX under the Forsey Foundation and the St. Maarten Development Fund in partnership with the SXM Paddle Club and marked the island's participation in United Nations International Year of Volunteers 2026. Teams traveled across several districts completing hands-on missions hosted by local organizations. Activities range from recycling and painting to educational challenges and community outreach efforts. Participating mission hosts included environmental groups, youth organizations, and community foundations, giving teams the opportunity to learn about initiatives shaping the island. Youth participation was a central focus of the event, with sponsor support allowing many youth teams to join free of charge, encouraging leadership, teamwork, and civic engagement. At the end of the day, We Do It Best squad claimed first place, followed by Queens on a Quest in second. Other awards recognize creativity and team spirit. Organizers say the event also serves as a launchpad for future volunteer opportunities through the Volunteer.SX platform, connecting residents with projects that support community development. Seniors Connect event and a hospital project update. The Department of Social Development within the Ministry of Public Health, Social Development and Labor recently hosted the Senior Connect initiative. bringing together seniors and service providers at the Government Administration Building. Despite rainy weather, the event attracted more than 200 senior citizens from across the island for a day, focused on health, information, and social connection. Senior Connect featured 27 participating service providers offering guidance on areas such as healthcare, home support services, independent living, and financial assistance. Representatives from SZV, the tax department, and community police officers were also present to answer questions and provide practical advice to attendees. Meanwhile, Public Health Minister, the Honorable Richinel Bruk, has issued a statement addressing concerns about the construction of the new St. Maarten Medical Center hospital building. The minister confirmed that construction has not stopped despite reported challenges and rising global construction costs. He says the government remains in close contact with the hospital's management and supervisory board to monitor progress and ensure the project remains financially sustainable. The new hospital project, one of the island's most significant national infrastructure projects aimed at strengthening St. Maarten's healthcare system.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
St. Maarten is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities make us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every love, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them it's there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
The Dutch Caribbean launches Joint Illegal Firearms Surrender Initiative. Police forces across the Dutch Caribbean have announced a coordinated initiative aimed at reducing the number of illegal firearms in circulation throughout the region. The joint effort includes and involves law enforcement agencies from Curaçao, St. Maarten, Aruba, and the Caribbean Netherlands islands of Bonaire, Saba, and Statia. The initiative is being carried out in cooperation with the Council of Chiefs of Police and the public prosecutor offices across the islands. Officials say the campaign will allow individuals who possess illegal firearms to voluntarily surrender them during a designated period without facing criminal prosecution for firearm-related offenses. The goal is to remove weapons from communities and help prevent gun-related violence. Authorities describe the coordinated approach as a strong regional statement that illegal firearms and gun violence will not be tolerated. Following the surrender period, police and prosecutors say enforcement efforts will intensify, including targeted controls and judicial searches aimed at detecting illegal weapons. Police across the islands are encouraging residents to take advantage of the opportunity, emphasizing that voluntary surrender can contribute to safer neighborhoods throughout the Dutch Caribbean. That's the latest from the Dutch Caribbean region. Shout out to our viewers across Curaçao, Aruba, St. Maarten, Bonaire, Saba, and Statia watching NEWSDESK. One regional fact, the Dutch Caribbean islands are home to some of the most diverse marine ecosystems in the Caribbean, including coral reefs, turtle nesting sites, and protected marine parks.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on St. Maarten. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
The 46th edition of the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is officially underway, bringing an international fleet and thousands of visitors to St. Maarten for 4 days of world-class sailing and serious fun. Registration day at the Port de Plaisance Regatta Village marked the official start of the festivities, with approximately 100 boats representing 38 countries confirmed to compete. Sailors from across the globe, including Brazil, South America, Australia, Slovakia, Estonia, and the United States, have gathered on the island for what has become one of the Caribbean's most iconic sailing events. Throughout Simpson Bay, masts now fill the horizon as crews complete final preparations and practice sessions ahead of the first races. The regatta is known not only for elite competition, but also for its unique mix of professional sailors and passionate amateurs racing side by side. Among the headline competitors are several high-performance yachts competing in the CSA-1 class, including a Wally 94, a Rogers 82, two Volvo 65s, a Volvo 70, and a Cookson 50. With steady trade winds forecast throughout the week, organizers expect fast and exciting racing conditions around the island. Competition will also be intense across several other classes. The CSA-4 fleet features multiple competitive J-boats and returning champions, while the popular Island Time class is expected to be one of the largest in regatta history, with 15 boats participating. The multi-hull division is also drawing attention, including vessels such as Sophia, a recent Caribbean multi-hull challenge winner, and Bellatrix, a custom-built Raku 44 featuring Olympic-level sailors on board. Beyond the racing, the Regatta Village at Port de Plaisance will host nightly entertainment, prize ceremonies, and live performances. The village opens to the public daily from 4 p.m. and will feature regional and international artists, with reggae legends Inner Circle scheduled to close the event on Sunday night. Safety remains a priority throughout the event. The Dutch Caribbean Coast Guard will maintain enhanced patrols around the island's waters during the regatta, following alongside the police force of St. Maarten, customs, immigration, and Dutch Marines to ensure safe sailing conditions and compliance with maritime regulations. Meanwhile, sustainability is also part of this year's focus. Windward Islands Bank has donated 300 reusable water bottles to support the regatta's water refill initiative aimed at reducing single-use plastics and protecting the island's marine environment. With strong winds forecasted, a diverse international fleet, and the return of the regatta's signature parties, the 46th edition is shaping up to deliver 4 days of racing, culture, and what organizers proudly call serious fun. And for those who want to see the action up close, viewers can look out for the upcoming on-location regatta episode coming soon on TV15, Rock Caribbean TV, and TVC. All right, we're here at Port de Plaisance. This is the beginning of the 46th annual Heineken Regatta. As you can see, it's on the way. Here we come to the central, let's call it Regatta Plaza. And everybody's right now just setting up all the areas. You know this part, this is the main bar. Adrian!
Hey, Alston.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, good, good. We're here at the Heineken Regatta. This is Adrian.
Hello.
And this is your first regatta?
It is.
Oh, wow. How are you experiencing the excitement so far?
Oh my gosh, it's very exciting.
You have any idea what to expect?
Not really.
Okay.
Lots of boats?
Lots of boats.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, they're all that size?
No, no, not at all. They're
Okay.
really big sailing boats, like those are sailing boats.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so they're probably competing over the next couple of days along with hundreds of other boats. As you can see, you can hardly see the water. But this is Regatta Village.
Okay.
So we're gonna figure out what's going on in Regatta Village. Registration, let's check that out first.
That's important.
Yeah.
And that's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, St. Maarten.